We're here at Redfern, Rabbitohs Fan TV. Just got the rehab group out there now. Hosty, Terrell Kayla, and Josiah Karapani. Jacob looks to be moving well. So do the other two boys, but I'm not quite sure on their injury status. All very good players. These two guys in particular. Terrell and Josiah, big futures. Just need to stay healthy. So the boys are just making their way out. Cameron Murray, Alex Johnson. Tane Milne just made his way out. Big Shaq Mitchell. Cameras at the ready. Just got a little bit of fluids into on the boys. Shaq's been named on the extended bench this week. The red shirt. Captain Cam there. Rabbitohs Fan TV here at Redfern Oval. Bringing you exclusive pictures and video. Not many here today, just waiting for chaps again. We're doing the school drop-offs. Waiting for a few more of the boys to come here, they come now. Joyara playing great footy, 80 minutes in the back row. Him, Keon and Cameron, back three in the forwards. Excellent work from them. Dane Hawkins, didn't he play well? In the absence of Lockie Elias last week. Had a great game. New South Wales knock-on effect cup. Number 7. Our record-breaking winger, Alex Johnston. Ty Tass, playing well in the centres. It's been a huge find for the club this year. The speculation was we can keep him in the fold. It's not really well placed here. The boys are all behind the tent. Anyway. Daniel Saluka Fafita, DSF for short. He's back. Back in the starting front row. Hello, mate. And he's a big unit too. Boys just make their way out into the field. But DSF, happy for him. He's made a successful swap from the Chooks to the Bunnies. And big carries, safe hands. Welcome back to the fold. Big Dan. A few more coming out now. Taffy, Cookie. Let's watch him come out. Liverhavili, there he is. Ame Sele, also known as the ham salad. Lockie Elias, there he is. He's back on the field. The rookie number 7. Back to take on the Panthers in this big clash on Thursday night. What a game this promises to be. There's Steve there, assistant coach. A few more people rolling in now. Let's go and have a look at these three out here. And here's the coach now, the man we've come to see, JD. I'll have a word with him today after the press conference, the main one. Richie Kenner, Jackson Paulo, he's moved to the right wing. Isaac Thompson drops back. Speaking to the man himself, there he is. Isaac. Big unit. Feeling like he's unlucky to miss out, but he's sitting down, so whether he's training or not, we heard he had a little injury concern, so could be the... There's the coaches, Benny Hornby in there too. No Latrell at the moment. It's Latrell watch at the moment. A few more boys coming out now. The GOAT, Mark Nichols. So David Wiley and Junior Totola. Jeez, he's playing well. The Sauce, Peter Mamazelis. Got Tyrone Munro there. And not quite see who that was. Kiankalo Matangi. There he is, Trell Mitt. Oh, he's on the field and stretch. A couple of big guns walked out there. Cody Nicobrima. A smaller gun, but nonetheless. So there you go. He suited up the train, Latrell. Breaking news here. Rabbitohs Fan TV. And a few of the boys. Stretches back. Welcome back. He's hugging one of the boys there, hugging Isaac. The slips catches. Let's get a bit of that. Oh well. Trell might be alright. He's walking out there, he's ready to train. Whether he takes part in the session or not remains to be seen. But he is out there. Hasn't come into shot yet. Pitches brought to you on our Canon XF605. Let's just go and have a look at him. He likes to slip catch. He's going to jump in for a couple of catches, I reckon. And he's just stretching the legs, seeing if he's all right. And straight into a catch. Catch puts one down. The boys here. Stretch. Cookie. Zaya again. Trell, left-hander. He looks all right. He's just got something around his left leg there. But, yeah. So, here's some more stars coming out. Cody Walker and John Sutton. Two fair footballers right there. Yeah. Cody, spoke to him the other day. His young bloke played for Larper in the lower grades. A few more of the boys coming out now. Cheeks, Jack Camanola. So the boys have just got the train and whistle. Let's go and have a look who's training here before we have to turn the cameras off. We'll go through it here. So yes, Latrell is training. There he is, look. He looks alright. He looks good to play. Captain there and the captain's run. And those two right there, Cameron Murray and Latrell Mitchell, hold the key to a successful 2022 for this team. We need both of these guys to stay healthy. Look at that. Two of our very best right there. Carry this team on their shoulders, both of those guys. Cameron and Trell Mitt. Captain Cam and Trell Mitt. There he is. We'll go through a few of the other boys. Let's have a look at Stretch, he's back. Another one who holds the keys. I need him in the centres, fit and healthy, and he's back. AJ, he looks fit, it's good. And Cody, there he is. C. Walker, a dynamic 5'8". Played well last week, and we carved up the Eels. Next assignment, Penny Panthers. For a few more of the boys. They're all out there. Just taking all the warm-up drills. No sign of chaps yet. Busy man, he's got to come all the way from Tamarama. Hey Rich, you alright? I'm just doing a bit of fun. Sam Bajorak there in his pink rehab, microchip cam. Bringing you to the sidelines of Rabbitohs training. The Rabbitohs fan TV. And here's Chaps.
Gone early again.
Chaps, well, they did say get here at 1:15 for
Said 9:30.
get here at 1:15 for cameras purposes. But you're here anyway, sir. So that's good. That's good news. So Chaps has just joined us, and
Sydney traffic.
we're still rolling here.
And the most noticeable thing here is the media got sucked into the story on Monday, which was a fabricated false story. Pan down here, Movo.
Yeah.
First time this year I've seen 4 media cameras set up for a training session.
Yeah.
First time this year. The reason is Latrell Mitchell. Latrell Mitchell sells stories. Latrell Mitchell, people click on the articles, anything on him.
Yep.
Mate, the bloke's a superstar of the game. He's been at the same status for 5 weeks, but no media organisations have noticed it.
Yeah.
No one has noticed that he hasn't trained Monday, Tuesdays for 5 weeks.
Yep.
Rabbitohs Fan TV spoke about it 5 weeks ago. Nobody else has.
Well, he's moving pretty freely, Chaps.
There's nothing wrong with him. He has been like this for 5 weeks.
Well, there you go.
Ask me, I'll give it a question for you, mate. What's his form been like the last 5 weeks?
Oh, sensational.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm so fucking angry and frustrated about that story. It's embarrassing. The family's blowing up. Spoke to the family. They're blowing up.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wish I had you on the show yesterday because I speculated whether he'd play, but
should have rang me.
You're telling us now,
I know, I was angry about the Rabbitohs Fan TV last night too. It was disgraceful what we did.
Oh.
Shouldn't even mention it.
Anyway.
Don't buy into their rubbish.
Okay. All right. Well, we're back now and we've got you on board and back where you belong. You got to add work commitments and anyway, we're just filming a bit of the boys
Look at the
here.
stretch on the turn.
Yeah.
He looks sharp, doesn't he?
Lockie's back out there, Chaps. I mean, and Isaac isn't training, so there was a rumour that he had an injury and that might be why he was left out.
I think that sounds about right, mate.
Yep, so he's in a green shirt. He's not training, so that helped make up JD's
There's
mind.
the unsung hero of our pack, Jai Arrow. Just keeps on keeping on, does his job every single week, Mover.
Yep. Now, Chaps, I've just made a little list in case you didn't get here. So I think, obviously, we're going to speak to Coach JD about.
I've already done it.
About Latrell. You're going to speak to him about Latrell.
No, I'm not mentioning it because we don't have to. There's nothing to talk about.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
I'm not talking to him about him because don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. All right. Okay. So what about Lockie? Look, we got Jack. We've got.
I've got all my questions done last night.
We've got Dean Hawkins on the bench to cover for Lockie just in case he's not right yet. We've also, you're going to ask me about Daniel Saluka Fafuta coming in for Davey, I suppose. He's coming to the starting side. That's a big body that's coming. I think that's good. And another good story, Chaps, I think, is Tane Milne.
I've got that written down.
Yeah, let's see if I can. Where's Tane out there?
Playing a different role.
And there he is, there, Tane. So what about our bench, Chaps? With Hame, Liver, the GOAT, and this bloke here, Tane Milne. It's a fair bench. I called it a super bench on the show yesterday. So.
Oh, it is. You were bang on there, mate. Super bench.
The only one we're missing is really Thomas now, and obviously, Hostie's still out, but it's a strong side to take on the Panthers.
Yeah,
on Thursday
you still got blokes in reserve grade that can put their hands up. Your David Mawali's and your Blake Taffs. Mm-hmm. You got Cody Nicarima. Looks like he's a week or two away still. Yep. Cheekam could play a role going forward. This is a big squad that. It's the reason why we're here is the entire squad, not the 17 that takes the field every week. It's the blokes that are helping them prepare, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. So there's Lockie. He's just got a little bit of strapping on his leg there, I believe. So he looks okay. He's moving freely. I think they're going to probably tell us to turn the cameras off soon, but I'm glad you arrived and we got a bit of commentary from the co-host, and he set the record straight. There's Keon. He's been playing some super footy too, chaps.
Oh, Keon's been incredible. I know he just had a few little drop balls and errors early in the season, but it could have been a fitness thing. But this bloke, at his size, is there anyone playing 80 minutes in the game that's that size? Think about it. Who else plays 80 minutes every week? I don't think he's only come off a few times the entire season.
Yeah, and the skill.
Look at the size of him.
And the skill level. He
doesn't come off.
That pass he did. I've lost him on camera just looking at you, chaps.
Oh, you'd think maybe, look, if we're playing in a Golden Point game, would you play, Keon would come off there? No, 88 minutes, Golden Point, against Cronulla.
What's Campbell Graham bring to this side, chaps, coming back in?
He brings big game experience, maybe. You think about some of the big games this young man's played in his career. Big prelims, grand finals. He'll be absolute welcome addition back to this team. His defence, at times you've thought, geez, is he not the best defensive sitter in the game? Okay, so let's hope he can get a bit of game time under his belt.
So you can see its camera's off now, so I'll just pan around to my my co-host here. So welcome to Redfern.
He's coming a bit tight on me, but yeah.
Welcome to Redfern, chaps. Glad to have you. You missed out on coffee.
The boys just went through their first ball work, and we can't show you that, but it was as crisp as you like. Second man plays, ball work. Latrell Mitchell looks quicker than he's ever looked. Yeah. In fact, I reckon he'll be even in better condition than he was last week.
So let's just cover that again. You're a little bit dirty on the.
I just can't believe that the media don't understand what's going on here.
Well, I mean,
he has not trained on a Monday, Tuesday for 5 weeks. Why is Monday any different? You know why? They turned around.
But we might get Richard Nassif over in a minute, but he was here on Monday. Apparently he did leave the field.
But he hasn't. Some Mondays he doesn't train at all.
Yeah, okay. So there's nothing
but
in
I came here one day for a training session, and all he did was walk up to the sideline, walk to the other sideline, walked across the field, went under the tunnel.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that a big story that week, leading into the Cronulla game?
Yeah, fair enough.
So he's been carrying. Look, when you have a big injury like the hamstring injury, you get little twings around it.
Yeah, correct.
This is just look, you don't mind having a little groin tweak here and there, as long as it's not the hammy. That's the big. Yeah. That's the big muscle in Latrell's body that we've been worried about this year.
Anyway, I'm logging your little outfit. You got your Storm Tech jacket from the Rabbitohs, and you've got your Rabbitohs Fan TV hat on.
Yeah, I do. They're
correctly attired.
They're good hats, mate. I like them.
If that's a captain's run outfit if ever I've seen one. If anyone
wants to jump online and buy any, there's none left.
You got to get in early.
They're exclusive, so
order next year's now if you can.
Yeah, get online, order next year's. Oh, look at that sharp work there. Lockie Ilias to Keon. It's a combination that's built throughout the season. It goes again. There we see Cody Walker as a ball runner, hitting holes.
Hey, hang on, mate. The Panthers might be watching this. We better not give it too much away, all right?
Mate, I'm worried about the Panthers this week, mate. You got one of the biggest inclusions they've had in a long time. Dylan Edwards. Remember that name?
Yeah.
I'll be asking the coach about this in about
he's a good player, chaps. I'm worried about him too. I mean, he is a huge in. I wasn't aware of that. So, and even without their halves and
what a ball, Cody Walker.
Even without their halves, they're still going to be a dangerous side, aren't they, chaps?
Very dangerous side, mate. And we're only here a few days ago for the A-grade major semi-finals.
Yep.
And Southeastern Seagulls were good enough to get themselves into the grand final in a couple of weeks' time. If you're not doing anything in 2 Sundays' time, they'll be playing down here. And it'll be a huge clash. We don't know who it's going to be. I think it's the Dolphins v Maddo Tigers this week. Maddo will be disappointed. They just didn't capitalise on a lot of field position in the first half.
And in breaking news, I've had a bit of a play around with the camera, and I think I've fixed the problem I had with I think it was white balance, and there was a few settings on the camera that I read up on. It's a 250-something plus page manual for this camera, so it's a bit like...
Well, I've got a bit of breaking news. The Southeastern Seagulls sat down last night and they watched all the footage. They had a bit of a laugh at some of our commentary. Good. They watched it as a team, as a unit, all the coaching staff. And
good.
They thanked Rabbitohs Fan TV for their efforts, and they were hoping Maddo Tigers can get the numbers right next week.